yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find a shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright.
I'll tell you who's on lap or stuff.
No, I'm on about, because the first lap who's usually on the lap, I usually let him, I usually talk through the lap, I'll let you do it.
Bro, you do your thing. You do your thing. I'm just here to emotional support.
Anyway, good evening, IUF1. This is tier 2, round 5. Is it round 5? Anyway, we're at Jeddah. After going into last week, Trex will want to make up for crashing on the last lap as he's lost the lead of the championship. And tonight I am joined by my Tier 1 teammate, Rasha. Welcome.
Thank you,
How are we
thank
doing?
you, thank you for having me. It's a
So like I was
pleasure.
saying, Trek's... Yeah, pleasure. Sorry, first of all, I'll start off by apologising for last night, for ruining your qualifying and then putting you in a low position for the race.
Yeah, mate, it was because of you I crashed on the first corner of the race, by the way. I could have got
was it?
all in one, yeah.
Right,
You
anyway,
put-
tonight... Right, let's get to Tier 2. Tier 1's behind us now. All I'm saying is sorry. Right, tonight we're joined by Whipper, who's new to the grid, Trex, Rocket, Fitz, Thinner, Pepe, Mikey, Shaker Maker, Nutter, Underdog, Deathstroke. How are you even saying that name? Ruka! Jacoby, KBT, Andre Raiden, Tiago Striker, Q1 Always, and El Blakio. Now, who's going to be the first one to be out on track and have the lap of honour? We'll wait and see. So yeah, unfortunately we all crashed last night.
Yeah, it is. It's heartbreaking, but we'll get over it.
So how do you feel like the season's going so far for IUF1 for anyone who'd like to join IUF1?
It's a beautiful season. I race for 3 different leagues a week. IUF1 is the one I most enjoy out of the 3. It's
Right,
just
but which one do you enjoy the most though? Tier 1, the realistic division, or the no assist division, championship division?
the tier 1. I enjoy tier 1 more. Realistic, I also enjoy it. Willie, I cannot be done with the Williams car, man.
Yeah, I believe you're always in the Williams every week. I'm always at work. Right, looks like Sinner's the first one on track. Let's get some data up. So how many safety cars do you reckon tonight?
4.
4?
4 safety cars on one
You
virtual
don't trust
safety.
these drivers or something? Well, Sinner's just clipped the wall, so that's a good start. Going out of sector 1, there's a few going out, Nutt's going out on a lap, and Blake's going out on a lap. If you can try, when I'm on a lap, try and keep an eye who's going to be the next one over the line so I can jump on board with them once one lap's finished.
Yeah.
That will help. Sinner's got quite a bit of space, so I will do the lap of honour and Sinner.
Go ahead.
Where are we coming up to? Halfway through the middle sector. Yeah, go on.
Wait, what?
You were going to say something and you stopped.
No, I said go on. You could do the first lap with the center.
With
Then-
Sinner, yeah, will do.
Yeah.
So obviously Sinner had a good race last week. I believe he finished 4th, I think, after the accident on the last lap. Right, anyway, we're coming up to the last corner. He's winding it up. He's going for the late entry, get on the power early. And there we go. DRS line's here. Get that DRS open early as possible. Not using any of the overtake. Keep the car right, and you want to brake at about the 100-metre board before the little chicane left-right. We go hits and nails the apex. You can actually cut a little bit of it without invalidating. Very hesitant on turn 2. Little turn 3. It's not really turn 3, but it is. Into turn 4, watch out for the wall on the inside and invalidation on the outside. Very tricky little complex. Back end can snap out as well, especially through this double left-hander. Into the double right, watch out for the Tony Hawk curb as you can 50-50 grind it. He's a bit hesitant, but he's got through it. And this will be the end of sector 1 with a 33.5. This corner should be 4th gear, early into 5th. Keep the low revs, but high on the traction. Little kink left, get the cars close to the wall on the left. Actually brake slightly earlier than you think for this corner, and you still get a good exit. He's had a slight moment on the left-hander, clipped the wall on the outside. Now down the straight, what's not a straight, but is a straight. And keep the wall to the right, look out for the black box on the right hand side. There it is, lift and brake, get it in, try and cut the curve on the inside. Get as close to the wall as possible. Around the outside, now hug the inside until the corner starts straightening out, sort of thing. Get the car out right to the right for the last corner. Into the left-hander. Try and get the power as early as possible. Use a bit more to try and get the power slightly earlier there. DRS open. That is a lap of JEDDAH. and he's going to set a 130.6. It's a banker.
So here you have Blake on the last corner, on the start-finish line.
So anyway, what's he done? Anyway, Blake's come round. He's doing a 130. It's not quick, but yet again, it's another banker. 32.2.
Otto with the fastest first sector. Out there right now. Cross the line, he goes pole. Provisional pole position with the
13.1.
It's a fast lap for him.
He had a good consistent race yesterday in my other league that I'm in. I won't mention the other league that I'm in.
JBT also on the lap.
I'm with Thiago Striker. He's in sector 200 red and sector 1.
JBT crossing the line right now. Use all his energy.
Shaker does a 29.8 and KBT does a 28.0. So puts him P1 just ahead of the Shaker Maker. I mean a 29.8, not a 28.8. Well, I was happy with a 28.8 last night until someone decided to break my front wing.
What do you mean?
Q1 always coming over.
It was the other way around.
Right.
I'm sorry to say that Thiago Striker is in sector 3. He has purple first, purple second. He had a tow from the Ferrari right in front of him. Out of the last corner, straight line to the finish line, uses all of his ERS. Out of ERS deployment, and up to the line, it will be the fastest provisional pole with a 29.0.
We watch Q1 always go over the line with a 29.8 as well, but Shaker Maker, I mean Thiago Striker nailing it. Yeah, he is 4th in the championship, I believe. He had a poor race last week. Pepe didn't help him, so he's looking to make amends from last week. I'm on board with Andre Raiden as he comes down to the last corner. He's got no juice. Oh, okay, he's starting his lap. He's still got a full tank.
So the Red Bull went 8th with the 130.7, just crossed the line a couple of seconds ago.
Coming up to a bunch of traffic. Oh my god, get out the way. Couldn't take the ideal line down that little straight. Into the last corner for Deathstroke. Get the DRS open and he's going to cross the line. It's looking like it's going to be a 130.4 and he goes over the line with a 130.9.
So the Mercedes, at the end of the first sector, decided to do 2 outlaps. Maybe got disturbed on his first push lap. He is on the lap right now with the purple first sector.
He is the only one on the lap, so we'll stay with him. He's straight wall riding around the outside there. Not whatsoever.
Someone here in JEDDAH are quoted, if you touch them the slightest, your lap will be invalidated. So he has to watch out for that.
So he's going to be careful in this corner. This corner's tricky. Like, you've got to turn in earlier than you think. You've got to aim for the wall to hit the apex. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's like scary. But I drive cockpit, you drive TV pod, so
yeah,
different.
That is true. I downshift 3 times in that corner. Gives me a really good run. Up to the line, the Merc driver goes to second, and Thiago still 7/10.
Yeah, it's a
clear
so far. Usually what I tend to find is when tier what did we do? We had a 28.0, didn't they? They're usually about 6/10 off tier 2.
Yeah, something like that.
Could be a 28.6.
Half did a 28.0, yeah. Okay, so Rocket here, finishing the first sector, purple first sector. Rocket is one of the championship contenders in the Drivers' Championship. The McLaren are first in the Constructors' Championship. They are very close. It's a really tight battle here in Tier 2. I think it's more than Tier 1. These long straights for second and third sector is just a really hard one to choose the setup. So Rocket here. Rocket with the fastest first and second sector. He might find a new lap time. He does race in Tier 1. He is a really good driver, so he might find provisional pole position with 8 minutes to go. Ooh, gets so snappy around the last corner, uses all of his ERS up to the line. He goes for a 29.6.
96, but with 30% extra ERS, he's got more to find. 30% ERS, that's 2/10.
Yes,
If he uses it.
he did have a big snap out of the last corner as well, so.
Where's Sinner? Sinner's on the note lap. Right, let's get
Sinner.
Bob Mikey, the boss himself, and he's coming round into the last sector. See that tricky left-hander? There we go, just get round here, set 1 minute 9. I don't know what an ideal sector 2 time is.
It was
right,
a
anyway,
purple
yeah,
second sector.
I think that's just for him though, it's a personal best. Anyway, hits the last corner, gets the car turned in, hits the apex quite nicely, uses the curve on the outside. I think that's the first time we've seen that so far. Straight down to the line, and over the line with a 29.7, it's putting P4 for the boss.
Center on lap as well.
I believe he's the next one round as well.
Center is not up on his time. He's in the third sector currently, and he's 4/10 down on his own time.
He's coming towards the last corner. I think he's backed off to be fair. He's not juiced once.
He's still on hot lap.
Coming in. Box. I'm getting box. Nope.
No, he is finishing the lap. Might have found something in the third sector. No, he doesn't.
Unless he's just doing a practice race run.
Could be.
Played out. Done that a few times.
Alpine on a lap as well.
Right, Blake coming over the line. He's done a 134. Climb behind the box. Pepe going to 1.
So marker on a fast lap here. Purple second sector.
3/10 up. 3/10 up. I
Yeah.
saw that. So what's 3/10? 3/10 is a 29.5. This is good enough for P2 so far. Oh my god, what a moment. Well held, Sunshine.
That is, yeah, he's gonna pay after that.
Yeah, box.
That's
Not the ideal. So Mikey's coming in. Looks like Sinner's pushing. He's had another moment Sinner. So I'm guessing he's invalidated as well. No point in him right. So
Blake on a. Oh, sorry. Okay.
he's not even juicing. He's still got 100% and he's lifted off. So it's got to be Blake.
It's Blake on a lap here, entering the end of the.
Sector 2.
Yep.
Down the straight. What's not a straight? Which is a straight?
Technically, it is a straight. He is 3 seconds. He is 3 seconds down on his time. So I don't think maybe a mistake, maybe a spin, and decide just to finish the lap faster.
Well, if he's 3 seconds down, I don't know if it's his time or the leader's time.
No, that's his time.
He's still on for.
I believe. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it is his time. Yep, he's coming in.
So, Deathstroke here, or go for it.
Deathstroke. No, go Deathstroke's 3/10 up, 3.5 up. At the end
Deathstroke with the fastest sector 1 out of everyone right now.
Looks like he's got tyres working, there's plenty of grip, there's no sliding. Technically these are corners because there's 27 corners around this track.
It is a corner in the straight as well.
Yeah, it's just a corner in a straight, that's all it is. That makes no sense, but yeah, it is.
Just like turn 2 in Bahrain, it's just with turn 1, but it counts as a turn as well.
No, it's like turn 3 at Austria.
That is also true. Anyways, Deathstroke comes out the final corner. He is going faster than his time. He has used all of his DRS and does not improve his time.
He went 0.005 of a second slower. Talk about consistency. He did a 1:30.907.
I see a lot of people using their ERS way before the last.
Early on.
Yeah.
Quite early on.
Yesterday I tried to have overtake from the corner exit of the last turn, and that could be someone beating his the wall.
Oh, I saw that. Deathstroke hit the wall trying to get out of the way of the Aston Martin. I don't know if it's affected the Aston Martin's lap. Jacoby.
Yeah,
No,
and
he's backed off.
Jacoby
Yeah,
is backed off.
He's backed out. So he obviously did get held up. Did Deathstroke get damage? No, his wing seems to be there. That could have been horrible. That could be up for the stewards.
So my question is, will Jacoby pay or just go for another lap? I mean, he doesn't have time anymore.
I reckon he could have got in and done it again, but I think he was so set tired, so I think this is his one and only run. As long as there's people coming out the pits as well, so it could be tricky for him. Where
Oh!
people are leaving.
Trex has hit the wall out of the first sector, and he has lost his
nose is
wing.
gone. And he's out.
He has not set a lap time, so he will be effectively last.
That is your third place man in the championship.
That's what happened to me yesterday.
Turn 3.
Anyways, let's stay here aboard with Jacoby. Going through the
only one on a hot lap. It seems like he just got ahead of the Red Bull coming out of the pits. Through turn 3, that's where Trex lost it. I wouldn't say lost it, just turned in too early, I think. And that's an invalidation. Jacoby's invalidated.
Jacoby
Does he have enough fuel to go again? It might have to lifting coast. Lifting coast Texas left the session.
he's just,
why?
just angry about that moment.
Right, so Underdog is now out. So Underdog is your championship leader, by the way, by 4 points ahead of Rocket. And then another 4 points or 5 points further than that is Trex. Trex has made it hard for himself tonight. He's gonna have to try and do it in the long run.
Okay, sorry to cut you off. Mikey's on the lap. The boss himself has set a fastest first sector of the session so far. And these dying moments, will he try and clinch that pole position? Tiago's still 6/10 out in front. And
yeah, that's massive.
yeah, it's just ridiculous. That's being realistic here.
Yeah.
That's being realistic.
Mikey's ran a bit wide. He's managed to keep it within the track limits anyway. He's going to get the DRS open. He's got no juice left though.
Yeah, Mikey's pink lap is
for the
done.
DRS to have effective. I try and save about 25% for this final corner.
Same.
Just to get it down. Anyway, he's got it juiced up. He's going to go over the line. Oh, and he's boxing. He's backed out of it. So Mikey is going to stay P4 at the minute. Where's Andre in? Trek to rejoin back. Rocket. Stay with Rocket as he's coming down. Where is he? He's in sector 1. Where's the Andre Raven?
Trying to search for
At the end of sector 2. Right, Rocket is the next one over the line. Rocket then Andre. They're together. They're going to be challenged for the lead. Can they find the 6/10 that they need? Oh, Rocket's invalidated. Rocket is invalidated and he's not going to improve on his time, so we'll get on board with Andre Raven as he's now into sector 3 at the second to last DRS straight. Got the ERS lit up. I don't know what he did at sector 2. Anyway, he's going to swing the car out right for the last corner. On the curb nicely. He's missed the apex slightly and he's hesitant on the power. Uses all the curb though. Keep the car far left over as possible.
Work driver.
Well. And a 29.7 for Andre Vaden and Shaker Maker did a 29.3 in the middle of all that. Put himself P2. Fitzy, I believe, is going over the line.
Everyone's coming under the line. Yeah. KBT and Underdog.
Fitzy does a 29.8. It's put him P7. Next one's a Ferrari. That's going to be Sinner. Around the last corner, he's a 10th down his time at sector 2. Can he improve? He needs at least half a second just to move up one spot, and he's done a 130.8, and he's a 10th floor. And now everyone is coming down the line.
Underdog might seal the pole position here at the last moment.
Goes P2 with a 29.2. KBT's put it third with a 29.3. Obviously had a lovely tour from KBT, and I think Valley and Thiago Striker, just to put salt in the wounds, did a faster lap and did a 28.7.
three tenths faster. So just he's just flexing his muscles here, making sure that he is the fastest driver in qualifying.
Williams as well.
Oh, I mean, it's same car performance, no?
Yeah, equal car performance. It's going to be interesting to see what Trex can do in the race from P17. Not had the most ideal qualifying at all. Right, so there you go. Qualifying is done. Thiago Striker will start on pole position with a 28.7. Underdog second. KBT third. Shakermaker fourth. Rocket fifth. Andre Raven will start sixth. Mikey will start seventh. Fitzy eighth. Hughes One Always will start 9th. Pepe 10th. Jacob B 11th. Nutter will start 12th. Sinner 13th. Deathstroke 14th. Blake 15th. Whipper 16th. Trex will start 17th. And Ruka start in P18. Now we're having a 5-minute break. Do not ready up early. And I will catch you back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame. Was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone. Pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. It and ended, you just masturbate. and feeling dejected. All dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go. There's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find a shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold.
Oh, there we go. We are back, Rash. Just let me see if your audio is included.
Yeah, I am. See, they have not really up yet.
Yeah, your audio's on there. Absolutely fine. Right, so obviously one-stop race, ideally soft to mediums, quite easily done.
Well, the mediums can do the whole
24 laps,
race.
yeah, they can do the whole race.
Yeah.
Very warm, but they can do the whole race.
Oh,
Here we go. We have 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and Thiago Striker gets away. Well, Shaker Maker under there. I've gotten the word already. KBT's already had to back out. Shaker Maker underdog, sorry, takes the lead ahead of Thiago Striker. Good start from the underdog. Did everyone get through? Oh, we have a Haas in the wall in the middle of turn 3. I don't know which Haas it
virtual
is.
substitute.
Yeah, it's got a Nota. We have a VSE. I think it was no. I don't think it was Q1 always. The Ferrari has no wing. Q1 always has no end plate. Nutter. That might be fine. Nope, Nutter's got wing damage as well, so we could see a double box from the Hasses.
So, one turn of the race, and we already have a 30-second time penalty for 3 different drivers.
30?
Well, like 30 divided by the 3,
Oh,
so
right.
10-second time penalty for Sinner, Notcher, and Wiper, who are 10, 14, and 17. And that order.
I got one last night for hitting Mikey and he retired. I got a 10-second time penalty for hitting a retired car. That was absolute bollocks.
So there's a
so-
soft medium here, but
no.
Jacoby, Deathstroke, and Wiper, neither has chosen to start on the medium compound tires and keep the soft trim on at the end.
10 on the soft. Underdog obviously nailed the start. He does the fastest lap of a 47.1, blistering lap time there. But nailed the start, got ahead of Thiago Striker. So after, yes, it's only a virtual, so the back racing, it's not a full safety car, is it? It's only a virtual.
It was only a virtual, yes, we already have caution in turn 1, and that is a
Pepe's
virtual.
out. Pepe is out.
Pepe
He's
is out.
lost it. So he's only. I thought he was on his roof then. He's lost it at turn 3. I don't know if he's hit the wall on the inside. I'm surprised that's only a virtual. It looks like he's hit the wall on the inside, lost his wing, and his wheel was off. It was on his head. So that's 2 of 5.
There you go. Hughes has had a 10-second time penalty, so Notcher had to pit and wait for 10 seconds for him. And then he had to change his wing, so Notcher was there for almost 20 seconds.
A full lap.
Without changing his wing. Notcher is now out of the... Oh, Sinner hits the wall in Sector 1. Loses his wing. He is very lucky he didn't use the wheel there.
Yeah, that was a bit bad.
That was a full on hit as well.
We're back racing. We're going again. The underdog has pulled 7. Sinner's out. He's not been done on purpose, I hope.
I just retired. Retired.
No, he tapped the hairpin. His car's moving. He has retired on track. His car is moving on the map.
Yeah, he's done.
Be careful, no. That car is on track.
Another
There he is on the
blistering
He
lap.
retired on track. He retired on track. Right, Ruka has gone from P last to P13, so he is on the move. As Whipper is coming into the pits, because he also has no wing. Ruka is now just making the move on Deathstroke, so he's now up to 12th.
Underdog, a previous winner here and relisted here. He went from P20 to P1 and won the race in the realistic tier and the RB. That is very impressive for him. And he's leading the race right now. Behind him,
He's got
Thiago.
company though.
Yeah, Thiago
Yeah, this is
not.
activated now, so Thiago Striker looking to make the move. The question is, where do you want to make the move? Do you want to make the move into the last corner or into turn 1?
See, I think
Or
it's.
do they try and work with each other? One down, one straight, and then back pass down the start straight.
I think the smarter move here is to get past him right now, because KBT is also catching, and he is catching fast.
Well, he's gone to the inside. Thiago Striker has took the lead into the last corner.
Oh, he's playing the RS
Side
games.
by side. Yeah, I don't like seeing the RS games. You should just work with each other. You pass him down one straight. You pass him down the net. Let him pass it back past him and keep doing it every lap. Build the gap. Right, so Thiago Striker then takes. He gives Underdog the absolute squeeze. There was contact there. Thiago Striker probably gets a warning for cutting turn 2. Not squeezing that much. That could have been a disaster. Don't know if you caught that then. But KBT has got to have a quick sector now. He's got to stay within. He's 1.1 behind. He does not want to lose them.
Striker has 2 warnings for exceeding track limits, so one more and is going to be a 3-second time penalty for him.
Right. It looks like KBT is not going to stay within DRS, so these two are going to start pulling away. Andre Raiden is close to Shaker Maker. So we'll keep an eye on that battle as well. And then further down the field, Ruka's on the back of Blake. Looks like Ruka might have a bit of speed. Oh! Thiago Striker's in the wall! Thiago Striker's in the wall and he is out! He clipped the right hand side of it and the whole wheel just came off. Fourth place in the championship with another scream. I don't even know how you put it in the wall there. Oof!
Just on a straight.
He misses him. Yeah, he just...
It's completely lost on a straight.
Thing, yeah. No, he was going straight. I was on board with it. I was on board with Underdog with it. I saw it. It's crazy. That's brought out a full safety car, and that nut says, hallelujah!
So everyone is going to come into the pits for the medium compounded tires to the end of the race. Jacoby here. I want to see what Jacoby does. He is early on the mediums. He stays out. Does he take the lead of the race? Well, no, he doesn't, because there's 2 more cars, so hasn't pitted yet.
Let me have a look at Nutter. Nutter started on the mediums, so Nutter box, put the softs on, then box again and put the mediums on and go to the end. That is your strat nut. If I was at the back, that's exactly what I'd do. If I was Whipper, I'd stay out another lap and then put the mediums on, so you've got 1 lap less to do on them. Trex is boxed. Okay, so a few cars stayed out. Andre Raiden stayed out, Fitzy stayed out, Jacoby stayed out, Ruka has now stayed out, and Deathstroke stayed out. So Underdog came out the pits in 5th and managed to put a car between him and KBT. So that might work in his favour. They will go to the end. We know this. This is number 3 of 5. Only on lap 5. You're only allowed 5 safety cars, stroke virtual safety cars per race. is number 3.
So Ruka is the one who has gained the most positions. 14 position gained for Ruka. I mean, he has not pitted yet.
Chances of another safety car probably quite high. Still have 20 laps to do.
I think there's going to be one more.
Nut stayed out. I would have put the softs on nut and then put your first set of mediums back on. That's what I would have done with nut. Whipper, I would box this lap and put the mediums on. You're at the back anyway, you're not losing anything.
So is anyone going to hit now?
I reckon the last 2. I can't see any others pitting. I can't see Nutter pitting now. Because Nutter had to put softs on. He's gone medium.
Yes, the Mercedes is pitting.
Yeah, Andre Redden's coming in. That's going to drop him right down to 14th.
Okay, you see, I've seen some people do this because they don't want to double stack with their teammate. I'd rather double stack than spit a lap later. It just loses you all the positions. Double stacking will lose you.
You still would have been ahead of Whipper and Nutter, and you may have stayed ahead of the people who are at the back of the pit.
Yeah, you would be in the middle of the pack. You would lose like 4 or 5 positions. But now, if you pit a lap later and you call the safety car, you're just gonna lose everything.
Everything, yeah. He's come out dead last. Nutter was 40 seconds behind, and he's managed to get ahead. Nutter still has to box again though. That's the only disadvantage for Nutter. He's still a pit stop behind. Whipper, he's going to have to box again. The softs are not going to do 20 laps, are they?
No.
I'd be impressed if he does. That would be impressive.
The softs do from 1 to 7 laps. That's what SRC says.
You can do 10 though.
Yes, you can do 10.
Especially with all these safety cars.
I do not believe.
14.
I do not believe SRC anymore after what I did in Bahrain with that Ferrari.
I mean, it's just anomaly, I reckon.
I mean, everyone was on 80% who did it one stop. I was on 50, chilling with those tires.
I don't know how you did it.
I don't even know.
Bahrain went well for us, to be fair. We had second and third.
Second and third, we did get that championship up, but we lost everything that we gained yesterday.
6 cars in this lap. 6 car is in this lap, so Fitz is going to take control of the field. Jacoby's just behind him. Luca behind that. And then Underdog's just going to have to play the patient game, I reckon. He can't go too hasty.
If Underdog,
everyone is bunched up.
if Underdog goes super aggressive on this restart lap, he might crash out.
See another safety car. Yeah.
We're gonna see another safety car very soon if he does.
Alright, Fitz is coming around the last corner. He's not gone yet. He's been patient. That's going to bunch the back of the field up, which can be quite dangerous. We could end up with Mugello situation. There you go, Fitz is let loose. Jacoby's ready. Well, look, Fitz has done enough. Andre Raiden has hit the nutter. 10-second time penalty for that guy. Jacoby hit nails turn 1. That's cautious. Underdog being very cautious, being respectful. We have a yellow flag at the back. Andre Raiden and Nutter pit. I'm guessing their contact was at the last corner.
Both of them, yeah. Both of them have pitted.
Yeah, Ruka, we're going for the 50-50 grind. Not the wise option there. Be the curb of death going into the Mick Schumacher corner. Underdog ran the outside. That looked like contact. They did make contact. Ruka hit the wall. Underdog's got around the outside. I think the kick Sauber's damage free. Underdog looks like he's damage free, but lost a place to Deathstroke. We have that's just a yellow flag for the contact we just seen. Underdog's now getting a bit aggressive on his Deathstroke. Deathstroke gives him a squeeze. Underdog backs out. This is getting intense. That's going to give KBT a chance, surely. No, KBT's wise to it. So the field now bunched up. Pepe's left the session.
Yeah, he was out. Yeah.
So I'm on board with KBT as Deathstroke stays to the outside. Underdog goes for the dive down the inside into the final corner. Has a little bit of understeer. Still can get the move done. Now with DRS once again, Deathstroke doesn't have it. KBD closing in. Underdog goes to the inside. They're both flashing. And Underdog is back into P3. As KBT nails turn 1 again. Oh, he's got a good run out of turn 2. Is he going for it into turn 3? This is dangerous. Ah, you thought better of it. That was a small opportunity.
Deathstroke goes wide, gets a warning for that.
Right. So Jacoby took the lead out of all that. We missed that. Jacoby took the lead from Fitz. Fitz is now in P2. Underdog chasing them down. If they can keep Underdog out of the DRS, they might have a chance of keeping him behind.
No,
Underdog's in.
Yeah, I mean, new tires against old, just not gonna work around Saudi.
Yeah, but if they both DRS each other, it can be. DRS is effective.
Yes.
Super effective round here. Which it shouldn't be. Looks like
I have a
Fitz is
really
running.
big fight
Underdog
here
is
for.
so fast on the corners with better traction. Look at that. Underdog coming down towards the last corner, around the outside of Fitz. Is he going to get Jacoby as well? Into the last corner. Jacoby goes defensive. Around the outside, and Underdog does take the lead of the Grand Prix. Around the last corner, now Fitz is going to have a run at Jacoby. Underdog does not have DRS this time, so he's put himself back under pressure. And they're not going to make the move. Jacoby needed to get that move done for his teammate, to be fair. Now his Rocket's got past KBT. It's all going on behind this battle. But Underdog retakes the lead of the Grand Prix.
It's we're going all the way from 5th all the way to 9th. Fought in for 5th position.
Yeah. You got 5th and 6th, who are 2nd and 3rd in the championship, right beside each other.
But Trex, even though he crashed out, he's back in it.
Yeah, and bad quality. But he's still going. Andy, I'm pretty sure he's made his pit stop as well. That looked like a car going wide. That's KBT with the alternative line. That's one thing I like about that corner. There's a different line to it. And you
Just
can
like
still
the,
have so much power.
just like the turn in.
Oh, the Ferrari's round! Deathstroke, he's hit the wall and he's gone round his wheel, so reset to track. That's a no-no. Deathstroke, you're not allowed to reset to track. Future reference. Somehow he's managed to keep it out the wall because he reset to track.
The Ferraris
So
are not having a good night tonight.
Ferrari's just not had a good 2 nights, let's put it that way.
That's true.
It's not been Ferrari week.
I forgot about us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then Underdog Fitz is Jacoby overtakes Fitz once more in this straight.
One Aston Martin gets past one McLaren, the other Aston Martin gets past the other. The McLaren gets past the other Aston Martin as a 3 wide.
3 wide.
But Rocket with the double overtake. No,
Oh,
KBT losing 2 positions. Yeah, KBT losing 2 positions. Oh,
so I
need report squirrel for that.
I want to know here if our McLaren gonna play the games here and let maybe Fitz let's Rocket through and have
No, Fitz
new
will let
tires.
Rocket through. These two are quite a good teammate.
They are first in the championship.
Yep.
Right
by
now.
what? About 7 points in it ahead of Alpine, and there's only one. No, there's 2 Alpines in this race. One's had a shocker. Yeah, there you go. Rocket's already gone for the move. Fitz is staying out the way.
Let's go wide a little bit to not lose so much time.
Yep, didn't want to fight that. Rocket clips the wall on the outside, which affects his entry turning into the corner. He's had a bad run out of there. Fitz has done well to avoid it, as he's got Trex going around the outside of Fitz. Trex gets the move done on the Fescher tyres as well. Still going to have the outside line for the last corner. Now this is going to put Rocket under pressure from Trex this lap. Underdog is gone. Fitz is in. Kicks Alva's in. And Ruka. The softs are done. I don't think they'll get back. If they get another safety car, they'll have a good chance. If they don't, I can't see them catching the field.
No.
But it's going to be interesting to see if they do.
Jacoby hasn't pitted yet. Jacoby has not pitted
yet. Yeah. We have a yellow flag. We have a Whippers out. Looks like he's lost it here. Turn 3. The classic turn 3 hit the wall as Blake just misses him. Here we go. Oh, the car's gone. It was right there in the middle of the road. That's brought out the safety car. Jacoby says thank you very much. 2 laps behind the safety car. The softs will go to the end. It'll be a struggle, but if they manage them well, the softs will do it.
Softs are going to be done by the end. We have a lot of laps left. Softs are 10 laps maximum, so I don't think the softs will make it, but the mediums will. The mediums will definitely
2 laps under the safety car though.
Yeah, but it's still going to be.
That's going to be lap 14. There's only 11 laps to do.
I wouldn't risk it.
Car yet.
I wouldn't risk it.
If you've not put the softs on yet, I would. You've got nothing to lose. You can't go for another medium. He's not used a soft tyre yet.
Yeah, well, it's underdog pit. Yes, underdog does pit. I'm gonna say they're gonna go for another set of medium.
I reckon the ones that have already pitted will.
No. Again,
yes,
they're
like
gonna.
Rocket, Trex, MFG, they'll all go to another set of mediums. Jacoby has to put the softs on. He has to, because he's not pitted yet. He started on.
He does. Yeah, he does. He doesn't have a choice.
Exactly. The only choice he's got now is to box again and put the mediums back on.
Or go for one more safety car. But there's one more chance.
We are allowed one more. There's 4 or 5. Well, you said there'll be 4. You're not gone so far.
We will see. A lot of changes here in the pit lane. Deathstroke has not pitted to serve his. Sorry, you cannot serve a 3-second time penalty. Never mind.
No, you can't serve 3 seconds. He's got the softs on. He's the only one with the time penalty.
Yeah.
Nut's gone back to the mediums. Andre Vaden's gone back to the mediums. He's going to be grateful. 40 seconds behind. He can get back into it. Q's1 Always and KBT are still to pit. They should have just double stacked.
I think Q's is still hoping for one more safety car.
Let's have a look.
He's on mediums.
KBT can go to the end. Q's1 Always can go to the end. Underdog's on fresh mediums back in 3rd. Everyone has used both sets of tyres, except from the guys who are retired. So everyone can go to the end if they want. So it's just a gamble from Q's1 Always. It didn't work for me last night on my 16 lap all mediums. It was wrong.
No, it's just always gonna be like on lap 22. You're gonna have Q's on 20 laps old mediums. You're just gonna drop right to the back.
Yeah, I think I would have double stacked. And let's be honest, Q's1 Always probably wouldn't have double stacked. Like, Nut was quite far behind. No, he stays out. He's risking it. Anybody at the backside to come in?
I'm gonna say Underdog is probably the favorite to win this. But we do have a Jacoby on the softs.
Be aggressive at first. He's got a manager though.
He has to be aggressive. He has to be aggressive.
I believe Jacoby might be 5th in the championship. I think KBT's 4th in the championship. Yeah, I know it's quite close. So KBT will restart this race in the lead from Q's1 Always, and then Underdog, the first one on brand new tyres. Then Jacoby, who's probably got to go into tyre management mode already to look after them tyres. Rocket, then Trex, then MSG, then Fitzy, then Ruka. Deathstroke will be restart the race in 10th. Blake 11th, Nutter 12th, Chicken Maker 13th, and Andre Raiden, who's still 25 seconds behind, will restart in 14th, but he should make it quite easily. Right, I was going to say something, I completely forgot what I was going to say.
On another note, we have Sao Paulo on next week. The Brazilian Grand Prix.
Are you racing all the teams?
I'm not sure. I am not sure.
Well, if not, if you want to join the stream, I believe the Great Ace who does it on Mondays.
Yes, I do have exams next week. I'm gonna say this right now on stream. There might be a 50% chance I miss Wednesday's race.
Oh, might get a decent teammate for a weekend.
Oh wow! I have delivered all season, and that's all I got picked back.
Logged into that one, mate.
Alright, safety car
Right,
this up.
safety car. Wow, that was a late call. That was a super late call. KBT's got a super back them up. This could get dangerous behind it all.
Oh, the that's
what's
strong.
the Ferrari doing? What's the Ferrari doing?
That's strong McGap penalty there.
Right, KBT's let loose. Q1 always, he's got a good jump on Q1 always. The underdog's read it well on Q1, and he's going to be better on the brakes and the fresh tyres, and he's already up alongside and ahead into the apex. Underdog back up into P2.
KBT shaking. Jacoby is going to try and go for the move. He has to clear them as fast as he can if he wants a chance to win this race or just to be in the contention.
Yeah, I was going to say, even just to manage the tyres well. Right, oh my
Q's.
god, really? Wow! He made it stick. What a move!
Q's.
Possibly.
I mean, Q's did. He did mount the curve of death.
Curve.
Yeah, he just mounted it. So either you don't brake and go into a wall, or brake and get a penalty and move on with it.
I thought that was potentially overtaking the season ahead of my Australia overtake.
No, he did mount the curve.
Right, underdog right on the back of KBT. This looks like underdog should get this done quite easily. They've already broke away from Jacoby.
Jacoby's coming back. Jacoby's coming back.
Jacoby needs to be in it as well if she wants to just to use DRS to manage the
Oh,
tyres.
Trek's going for...
down the inside, yeah, I saw that late. But he holds on to it, back over it. Wise driving from Trex. Obviously DRS is now enabled for this lap. Trex.
Underdog goes for it.
Okay, underdog's in the lead. Trex gets past Jacoby. Synchronized overtaking there from the
That is...
Jacoby looking to fight back. Nope, just line he takes.
So Aston Martin
ahead of Q1 always.
Aston Martin loses 2 positions in one corner.
Yeah. Somebody's going backwards. It's all hectic at turn 3 between these back markers. There's one's off track. No, it goes wide. Andre Raiden takes advantage. Now up in the P12 as he's attacking this race from now. Right, all kicking off. Right, Jacoby is within 2/10 still in the back of the P3. There's quite a lot to keep up with. I'm trying to roll a cigarette, so I've got to try and control the camera and roll a cigarette at the same time. Can we please get rid of the safety car notice? It's doing my head in. I know we're allowed one more. Right. So, underdog's broke DRS from KBT. That's going to help him a lot. Just what he needed. Trex has got so much better grip from KBT, and this move is already done. P2.
That's the power.
Team orders is going to happen at Aston Martin here. KBT will let Jacoby go. Surely.
I mean, the power of ERS, DRS, and new tires will never be beaten around here.
Okay, Jacoby's let Rocket through. I wasn't expecting that one as Rocket moves up into P4. I was on board with that one. She
Interesting.
doesn't want to fight. Ruka's left the session. I'm going to invite. Do you want to send Ruka an invite back? I don't think he can. He's on PlayStation. I didn't add him as a friend.
I don't have a friend either. Not gonna lie, I know I don't have anyone as a friend in this lobby except for MFG.
No, because I commentate, I added everyone. So if I do leave, I can invite them back. But I didn't add Ruka.
So,
I didn't add Whipper either.
So Ruka's losing positions left, right, and center.
So it's Deathstroke by the look, yeah. Yeah, well, he's an AI, innit? Just a go, there we go. Just like to take advantage of that. I'll tell you what, Notice put himself into P8 after being like second last 3 laps ago.
I mean, Trix in P2 being qualified last.
Well, he didn't qualify last, he binned it.
Same thing, you know, same thing. You're in last position when we start the race. So, it is almost qualified last.
Right, let's get bored. Let's go TV broadcast. Let's see the outside views. Right, so Jacoby, after letting Rocket through, I'm guessing he's not going to fight back. But Fitzy on the boss. He's closing in. Battle for P6 and 7. Closing. Fitzy moves to the inside. And he has the inside for turn 1. Mike goes a bit wide. Fitzy backs out of it. Doesn't want to get his wing chopped off. And stays in P7. Good defending there from Mikey, not fighting fresh air.
Okay, so
struggling.
all I got from here is tier 2 have privileges right now. Ghosting is on for tier 2. Ghosting was off yesterday night. That's the only reason I crashed, because Ghosting was off. And I crashed into a retired car. Well, actually, no, it was not retired. It was not retired.
Yeah,
Mikey,
retired cars.
we need to have a talk here about tier 1 and tier 2 privileges.
Oh come on, we're tier 1. We should be better. We shouldn't need ghosting. We should be avoiding all the contact. Right, KBT is still ahead of his teammate Jacoby, which shocks me on his 12-lap-old tyres. Yeah, Jacoby probably starting to feel the effect of his worn tyres. Luca's rejoined.
Yeah, he's gonna find himself.
He's gonna be fumed. Oh, he's as well.
His AI bit it.
Oh, KBT has a moment coming out the corner. Jacoby says, I'll take advantage of that. Let me go. And up into P4 goes Jacoby. Cuts back in. Can Fitzy do anything? Fitzy still can't do anything about Mikey. He's 7th. Mikey holding his own. I'm guessing Fitzy's got quite high wings then.
Fitz has pitted 1 lap early. So he has pitted before the safety car came out. He has 7 laps old mediums. MFG has 6 lap old mediums.
KBT has 13 laps old mediums.
KBT is just being KBT. Another with a 3-second time penalty.
Well, to be fair, to where KBT is and where Q1 always is, KBT's done a pretty good job.
Yeah, and 3 laps time is gonna be falling. Look at how MFG is catching him. He has already caught him by 4 tenths to 2 corners. There you go. MFG already has DRS. Well, he's not gonna have it down this straight.
The thing that KBT has is his teammate in front of him. Oh my god, he got wide.
Kills wide.
Wow, he went wide. That's definitely a warning. That has put... That's actually sort of helpful.
MFG with no DRS.
Yeah, but he's going to have it around the last corner. He's managed to stay within. There we go, they all get lit up.
Now, Fitz will have a harder time overtaking MFG now.
So yeah, 1st, 2nd and 3rd in the championship. 1st, 2nd and 3rd in the race. Not particularly
Trix
in order,
has officially caught up on the dog, so we're gonna have a fight for the lead in a couple of moments.
And he has a full tank of ERS as well.
Trix has 100% ERS.
Full tank, full tank. Jacoby is starting to struggle to stay with Rocket. So Rocket's probably just hoping... Trex, please don't do the same as last week. Lose it on the last lap. That's a really good end to the race last week.
Trex is chilling. He has 90% ERS. He has DRS. He has tires. He could just stay behind him until the last lap.
Right, KBT has lost the RS to his teammate. Teammate not doing any favour and giving the DRS. So Mikey should get moved on this lap. He lifts and course nice and early to make sure he gets around the corner. DRS is little. Watch on balls from Fitz. KBT taking the normal line. Mikey down the inside. He's done, but this time KBT is going to have the RS, and will he be able to fight back into turn one? Fitzy, I think he's just getting frustrated because he doesn't know what to do. Mikey goes to the inside, KBT around the outside. Is Mikey late on the brakes? He manages to cut some of turn one and get it nailed. KBT defends valiantly. Fitzy being too cautious and trying to fight once you get to the end. You know that's a super place to go for it, but sometimes you just got to take your chances, Fitz. Sometimes you just got to take your chances. So Trex is chilling behind Underdog. He's not making the moves. Expect that to happen on the last lap, I reckon.
That struck with a 9-second time penalty there. See the track limits.
Right, is MSD going to be smarter this time and he's going to wait? He's lit his juice up. He's going for it early. This is the battle for P5. KBT doing a solid job on 15 lap all tyres. Mikey's going to the inside, he backs out of it. Oh my god, I had a hard mouth moment then. That is not the corner.
Mikey doesn't have ERS to fight with though.
Yeah, I know he's only got 30%. It reminds me, I need to report Squirrel for fucking turn 3 for pushing me off track. Forcing me off track and move side by side at the apex.
There goes Mikey on the last turn. Will he have the momentum on the exit? He has no ERS left. Jacoby does.
And Jacoby's got the DRS as well.
And Fitz is going to try and go for it.
Fitz is being patient and he gets the job done. Mikey very wise to it. Fitz says thank you very much. Put himself in a solid position there, Fitz. Okay, Deathstroke's in the pit. Yeah, so turn 3, me and Squirrel were side by side, and he just took me online and he forced me off track, so I need to report him for that actually. Just so he might have a chance of losing some points for you in the championship.
I think I gotta report you for beating yesterday.
I might get a quality ban if you do that.
I know. I don't want that. You're like you're in the same team, Paulie. You're like you're in the same team. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It was a miscommunication, right? I told you to hug the inside.
You told me to hug the inside. So I did.
Yeah, it is what it is. So now Fitz, will he try and go for the overtake on KBT? 16 laps, all mediums, and he's 5th place. That is very impressive. And Fitz will try and go for it down the inside, out of the last corner. He might have a better exit because of the...
Rocket's left.
Rocket will lose positions there. And Fitz, oh, it's 3 wide. 3 wide going top to turn 1. Who will come out up top? Oh, a little bit of a hit between Jacoby and MFG. And sorry, not Jacoby, KBT and MFG. And KBT stays ahead.
Right, let me invite Rocket back. I need to invite Rocket back.
Go ahead. Being that radio guy. Cannot watch, but I'll tell you what's going on.
Right, he's got his invite. Right, we're back with the action. Sorry for missing that. It was just the wrong time for Rocket. As you can see them all catching him. This is not good. Oh, AI, speed up. Speed up the AI.
Yeah, Jacoby has already overtaken.
Rocket is in. Go on,
Get
lock
in
it.
that car,
You can
son.
hold it.
Get in that car,
You don't want
son.
to be in
Let's
this
go.
battle.
You have been dragged to a bottle
I'm
that
on
you
board
do
with
not
Rocket.
deserve.
I'm on board with him. I'm on board with him. He's still a ghost.
Cannot find this car.
Oh, I'm not seeing how I do. Come on.
He has lost and he's going down and down and,
And he's in.
down.
He's in his car.
He's back. He's gonna be fuming. Fitz will go for it one more time. Down the inside. And will he get the job done again? Every time. I don't know how KBT is keeping this car on the track with really good exits. He doesn't have DRS.
He
doesn't have
tires as well.
We're gonna go to rewind again.
18 laps ahead. Fitzy has the inside line. Oh, where's the hassle? Mikey going? Oh, so be careful.
KBT is doing a brilliant job here.
Yeah, he actually is. Like, he's helping his teammate out as well. Like, his tyres must be dead in P3.
Yeah, it is.
On them soft tyres, there's only 2 laps to go. Trick Power Guide or still chilling. But I'll tell you what, they're both in medium. And it looks like Underdog has got some super low wings compared to Trek. He has even better acceleration and the higher speeds, even with the RS for Trek. But we have to keep an eye on the battle for P4. Now Rocket is at the back of it all. Where they're coming up to? Sector 3, KBT, 18 lap old tyres. They've got to be 50 pence pieces, surely. And is it the front left here?
Yeah, it's gonna be, those tires is gonna be cooking right now.
Which is a good exit there.
And here goes Fitz for one more time. Round the outside. Gets the job done.
Mikey's going for the move as well. Mikey's got past KBT. KBT, I think, finally give up the chase. Mikey now
gonna go for
down
Fitz.
the outside of Fitz. Fitz on the inside. Contact!
Contact!
KBT picks up a penalty in front of trying to avoid it. Fitzy has wing damage. I think I saw debris. No, his wing's still there. It's got to be light green at worst. Nutty is now looking at KBT. KBT is now finally starting to struggle, but he's done a good Kevin Magnussen job for his teammate. As Fitzy picks up 3 seconds and he went wide on the curb. Jacoby's got to be very grateful for his teammate now. Right, some mouth moment. As we're about to start the last lap, we have 85% ERS versus 94% ERS. To be fair, that ERS management has been better than half the freaking Tier 1s, because Tier 1 do not know how to manage their
Excuse you?
I've noticed that. No, we're good. We're good. But even you said last night when you were my race engineer that nobody knows how to save that ERS.
That is true, they did not have to save anything.
Like, I've noticed it when I was watching Jacoby stream, like, nobody knows how to... Huff doesn't use it all in lap 1, lap 2, and that's it, it's done.
Yes, it's very important around this track. And around everything. Started the last lap, Underdog is trying to stay ahead of Trex. While that's going on, Rocket has overtaken KBT. And this is going to be a very interesting last lap for the top 2. MFG is also catching Jacoby. So we might have a big battle here for positions on the last lap.
But this is the final lap. I've got to stay with the leaders. This is first and third in the championship.
Yes.
Underdog receiving the lead of the championship. Checked in third in the championship. Looking to get the move done to give some points back.
He's still on non-ERS. But when are you going to use that 100%? What?
Underdog's on 70%. So they're coming into sector 3. Underdog runs slightly wide. Trex has a good exit.
Underdog.
DRS is now lit up for both of them. DRS is open, they're coming down to the final corner.
It's going to be a drag race.
Down the outside. Now who's going to get the DRS? Does he leave him room? Oh, it's a bit of a squeeze. He does leave him room.
It's gonna be Trex. Trex with DRS. DRS all the way onto the line.
Trex will
It's
take the win.
Trex.
Fitz is right. MFG is right on the back of Jacoby, going for the move into the last corner. This is going to be a drag race. Has KBT done enough for his teammate?
MFG doesn't have anything. MFG doesn't have anything.
P3. Nutter's going for it on Fitz. No, Rocket gets the jump. Okay, Fitz had a penalty, didn't he? Nuts
Yeah, they all did. They all did. They all did.
K-Maker 8th. KBT will finish 9th. I'll tell you what, 21 lap on them tyres, KBT. Solid job. You did your teammate a massive favour. Your teammate finished P3 because of you. So well done, KBT.
Merck finishes 10th without a wing. Blake finishes 11th.
With half a wing.
With that. Got the guys at the back with no wings. I'm not laughing at them, but it's funny.
Why they're at the back. Trex was driver of the day. You know what? I'd give it KBT. He did his teammate his fucking massive favour. Like,
yeah, the game doesn't look at what you've done. The game only says who has had the most.
My commentator's driver of the day is KBT for helping his teammate out.
That is true. That is true. He has held up that pack brilliantly. So Trex gets 26 points plus driver of the day. So that will be 37 points for him.
Yeah, 37 points with 31 on the hero.
Yeah,
Underdog P2, Jacoby, say thank you to your teammate. Massive thank you, P3. Well done on 13 laps on the soft tyres. That's unheard of. So Aston Martins are quite nice on their tyres. Maybe we'll go Aston Martin next season. MFG will finish 4th, Rocket 5th, Fitz 6th, Nutter 7th, Maker 8th, KBT 9th, Andre Rain will finish 10th, Blake 11th, Q1 Always will finish 12th, Deathstroke 13th. Ruka finished in AI, didn't he? So he's a non-classified finisher. So your non-classified finishers are Ruka, Whipper, Thiago Striker, and Sinner.
Well, you have heard it here, folks. Me and Polly are moving to Aston Martin, signing the contract right now.
They're good on the tyres. This has been T2 IUF1. I hope you've enjoyed it. The stream will be back on Monday. I think it's great ace. For T1, that'll be 11:30 UK time. I don't know what that is in America. What time is it for you lot?
Right now it's...
No, when does the race start on Monday?
I think it's 6. I believe it's 6 p.m.
Oh, so that'll be midnight UK.
It's at midnight, so...
I think so.
Man, I don't know my times, man.
Well, what time do you usually start?
6:30.
No, 6:30. We actually... Okay, we had one of them hacker comments on Twitch. Right, so IUF will catch you next week. I will see you next week on track.
Yes.
In Tier 1.
Yes, sir.
Rasha will see you on track possibly Tuesday, possibly not Wednesday because of the exams. Hopefully you can make it. If not, rocket, jump in.
Trying to change me already.
No, just for the one race. If you said you can't make it.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure we signed Rocket as a reserve.
Did we?
If not, we just did.
Oh, okay, we just did. Okay. Breaking news.
It's been a pleasure having you with me, Rasha, tonight.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
I will be a better teammate for you next time we're on track together.
Don't block my way. Let me go, please.
Alright, good night and God bless. Stay safe, everyone.